Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth as always. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. So Western Kentucky's offense will take the first swing of the game. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
They're dealing with a second and long. It's complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Oh, man, that defensive back just hurled himself in there like a lightning bolt to get the quarterback.
And you see the speed, the closing speed to run, chase the quarterback, get him on the ground. That's why he plays defensive back. He looks like a pass rusher here, but you can definitely see he can hit that turbo button.
The Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So FIU's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give to the back. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. It's Barry Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got the first down and more. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Davis looking to pass. Makes the grab. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Back to pass. Grab near the marker is Lewis. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Panthers will have it 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls it and fires to the left. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3. Finds a spot in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll try the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Hilltoppers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Mooney. Finds his man. It's Rogers. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Hilltoppers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Florida International offense is back on the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And that's another FIU.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. He'll do it himself. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Trying to get the corner. Breaks into the open. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup, spotted at the 25-yard line.
No secret sauce, no tricking people. 3rd down and 1. I got to be the more physical team, Jesse, and they were.
And it's so nice, too. You've got playmakers like that guy that can take a play that's only designed maybe to get a couple yards and turn it into a big gainer. This offense is loaded with weapons.
Here comes the option. Gives it on the option. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a 1st down for FIU. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Crane. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the tight end in motion. Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. A strike downfield. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. And the Hilltoppers want to move quickly. Looking downfield, it's Mooney. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Washington. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Hilltoppers are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, what a move. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Rides the back on the option to give. Oh, he's got some space. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bolden. That throw and catch gets him down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Wants to go up top. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. West Virginia is ahead right now, but that's not exactly Major Harris out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over North Carolina. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Brings up 2nd down.
Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Barry Johnson. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Davis will throw. Blasted as he lets it go.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Got some room to run. Touchdown, WKU! The defense takes matters into its own hands. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Lining up to add another.
Is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Florida International, 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pulls it in. It's McNeil. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Down to 2 minutes to play in the first half, and it has been a dandy. A chance to perhaps get this game tied up before the break. Davis looking to pass. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Vaughn. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that's another FIU.
He wants to throw it again. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Florida International. Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they cut it to a 14-13 game. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
14, Florida International.
Here he comes with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Working the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit as he throws. He's got an open man. Turning it on. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off the play fake. Going for 6. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Davis will throw. He's got him.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Vaughn. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And that's another FIU.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to run it. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
And the Hilltoppers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And some room to work. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. FIU pushing tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll run play action. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Rides to back and leaves it. Touchdown, FIU! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
After the touchdown, if they could get this 2, we'll have a tie ball game. Davis looking to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Got it in the middle, it's 4. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll leave it with him. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. Off play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Punt is in the air. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down. Snags it at the 30, still running. Touchdown, Panthers. They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. West Virginia is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Don Nehlen, this has not been a blowout today in Morgantown. They're up by 7 over North Carolina. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Mooney. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Kane. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. That last catch puts him over 150 yards receiving on the day.
Reese, this defense has no answer for this guy. And it doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's run or who's been covering him. They just can't stop him.
And they're not on the same page there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Kane. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Hilltoppers have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Got a man, it's Ford. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Hard running there. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Looking to throw, it's Mooney. Stands in and takes the hit. Looking for the goal line. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. The Hilltoppers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense will not let them run the ball in the end zone, at least not on the last 2 plays. What do they have on 3rd and goal? Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Splits the uprights, good. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Grabbed behind the line. It's Mays. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Looking for space. It's Vaughn. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Davis will throw. He lost one down the sideline. Catch inside the 25. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll go to the ground. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Might as well stick with him. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. And And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers! With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here today.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Use the play fake, now to throw. Slings it downfield. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Offense breaks the huddle, it's third down. Here's the handoff. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Complete to start this drive. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. The play action fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
A great chance to put this game away with a score here on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Fires to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hilltoppers will hustle to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Dropping back, it's Mooney. Under fire. He's going to take off. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 4th down, looking to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's McNeil. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Quarterback on the keeper. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Go straight ahead. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try to run it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. Quick strike through the air for the score. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Back to throw, it's Mooney. Makes the catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Second down, they'll go to the air. Still looking, on the move. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. On 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up with the pass. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Gets open down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Washington. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Hilltoppers will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Right down the middle. He's got it. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.